interesting display of human psychology and behavior, um, based on based on you know adolescence behavior, if that makes sense. This is a great lesson. Thank God for it, to show our human, what's the word I'm looking for? Not mistake, but like, not incompetence, but like error. Our human, like our flaws in humanity, and we think we know it all and all this stuff. Okay, here it is. So this kid posted a video. I gotta. It's just so much, so I gotta figure it out and then where to start and stuff. Listen. This kid posted a video, top 5 in my opinion NBA players, and he put like young guys like Ja, and this was Ja's first year. Like last year, nobody, even kids, wouldn't have said Ja was top 5. But this is his first year, so you could tell he was a kid because first year player, and he puts them in. So kids like the young guys, because this is their first time watching it because they're kids. So he's like, how'd you know? But I thought he was being serious, so I explained it. You know what I mean? Is it because you're following a trendy short, like, of how to, make a YouTube video, mainly because you put a first year, yada, yada, yada. I explained it to him, and then I went on this rant about something else. I wasn't being mean in any way, and then he goes, bro, stop. I legit said my opinion. What do you mean? You said, how'd you know? So I started to explain how I knew you were a kid. I'm not being mean. And he goes, go do something else other than making fun of a kid. And then I explained to him, dude, I'm not making fun. I just have a different opinion. And I didn't even say, I thought you asked, how'd you know? I didn't even say that. But like now I'm saying it. Like I thought he asked, how'd you know? So anyways, the point is I gave a different opinion and this kid thinks I'm being mean. What does that sound like? That sounds like adults who are pro LGBT and Black Lives Matter, the political things. Not even Black Lives Matter anymore. They gave up on that. Now the guns, now the abortion, and all this stuff, and Trump, and all this stuff. Being mean because we have a difference of opinions. So, and then, okay, so you have all this, blah, blah, blah. I said, it's no big deal. Calm down. It's no big deal that we have a difference of opinions. But this is a great learning lesson because it shows the psychology. Like, just because I have a different opinion doesn't mean I'm being mean to you. Just like when Christians say, like they say, oh, it's hate speech to come at gay people. Why? Because we have a different opinion. And we're not even, and if you watch the videos of interactions between Christians and gay people on the street, wherever, they'll say, F you, this and that, screw your religion, all this stuff, and they're being hateful so they're not only projecting, but then they think a difference of opinion means you're being hateful and telling them you can't live, in their words, we can't live our lives because of your opinion. What sense does that make? I give an opinion and you think I'm hindering your ability to live your life? You can walk away right now. Anyways, so there's this interaction, and then if you go back to, it's funny because it repeats itself to a totally unrelated. Well, this is why I said it's a good learning lesson, because look, check this out. Right here. Y'all pressed as hell. For what? Like using like literally, not only does it show their level of intelligence by using what all the mainstream terms, pressed as hell. For what? For what hasn't been used for like 6 years. Like Drake made a song about that like forever ago. But it just shows where their mind is. Get a better hobby. It ain't a hobby. It's like trying to wake you up because this stuff actually matters. But he said, look, I have a difference of opinion and they think it's like hate speech and shit. And then I explained what it matters to save your brothers and sisters from wrongdoing. And then I said like how they speak up against abuse and social justice and all this stuff. You can read it. And he says, look at that, read that. I said, it's because there's levels to intelligence. Wait, where is it? You've been trapped into thinking what you're doing is being yourself and loving yourself and doing you and being prideful and living your life, but it's actually the devil. And the Bible talks about that, how the devil will trick you, and how was the devil conceived? He was like, I want to be like the Most High. I want to have a kingdom. I want to do this. Me, me, me. So he does the same to his people. And then she goes, that's a lot of extra words when you could have said that. She really thinks that I'm one of those Christians who, like, she really thinks I'm in that position. You see that position she thinks I'm in? And it's like, what? She really thinks I'm in the position of struggling with my homosexuality, and that I'm like defending God and God's word because I secretly deal with it myself. Like, I know the type of person she's describing, and I'm far from it. And I went on to say, like, I could prove how she's brainwashed. Which is very interesting, but I'd like to say first that, like, to get off anybody who thinks I'm homosexual, I lust after women. I'm not brainwashed like these people who watch these TV shows and these documentaries and all this different stuff talking about, because these confused, mentally ill people lust after the same sex. And they want that in their butt and to go into other people's butt. Dude, I lust after curvy, thick ass, beautiful ass women. I lust after a nice juicy set of lips. Like, I lust after that. I'm not gay, but I have my own thoughts of lusting after women. And I explain this to him that it's still the devil. Lust is lust. To go after sex is to go after sex. If you murder a 12-year-old or you murder a 44-year-old, it's still murdering a human. So if you lust after gay dudes or if you lust after nice, beautiful women, it's still lust. So you see how my original comment of looking down onto his level and trying to explain to him that your intelligence just is like on a lower level, buddy, and that's why we can give you our opinion and try to pull you up. And then he hits me with, I just think you're closeted and you're dealing with that. Like, that was so hilarious to me. But then I went on to say this. I won't keep you guys this is already a 7-minute video. Like, I could talk about this stuff forever. Look at this. I proved that he was brainwashed because I put it in the context of a different situation. Like, let's say you're brainwashed to think everybody who has a difference of opinion is racist. They're just racist. Like, get away from the fact that racism means, colors, you don't like the color. Let's just say racism means if they have a difference of opinion, then they're racist to you, right? Because you were brainwashed to think that, right? Just put it in a hypothetical. Then when I come with a difference of opinion and you say, well, you're racist, that proves that you were brainwashed. So the fact that I said that he's brainwashed to believe in this gay and lustful, he's brainwashed by the devil to believe in this lustful ideology and to follow himself. And then the fact that he says, well, I think you're just like that and you don't want to get away. That just proves that's all you think about and that you're brainwashed about it. So I said that, and then I said, I could literally, look, I went on forever. I told him not to get triggered and to read it out loud, because when you read something out loud, it clicks more with you. When you read it in your head, you can go, whatever, I'm not going to read this. Like, you skim through it. And you still think, when you think it in your thoughts, you're still thinking your thoughts. So to read it out loud is to hear it from somebody else. But it's like to force yourself to actually grasp their words. So that's what I told him here in this one. But yeah, I just basically went on to say, you can pause the video and read it. I mean, I should read it to explain it to you guys in case anybody gets misinterpreted the message, because I'm not great at conveying the, well, it's not even that I'm not great, it's the fact that, like I said, people will read it and take it their own way. Yeah, and I said, not only can I see it from my own logical brain, like I can see it through my own logical brain, but also God talks about it in the Bible. So you're going against him and the logical brain. So that's why I can call you out, and that's why I can double call you out, because I have God in me. I'm not perfect though, but yeah, it's just what I see and what I like to comment on.